Alright, declicking the lens. So right now, the lens, you can hear, there's a click. So this is a f4, f5.6, f8, f11, f16, f22, f32. There's a little cylindrical bearing in there that runs on this track and a little spring, and that's how it clicks. Now, because when we convert it, you don't ever have the aperture stop down when you take the picture. It's always stop down metering, meaning that if you want to take a picture with a smaller aperture, you'll be set to that smaller aperture, and you will take the picture then, and the camera will, it'll be basically doing like live preview, or you'll be seeing what the camera is going to see the whole time. So there's really no need for a click to be there, and it's really handy to get rid of the click, because if you're filming video, you can change the aperture smoothly without hearing the clicks or forcing those in-between steps in the aperture sizes. And that's the problem with EOS these days, and if you're doing for film, you don't have that kind of fine control. So if you're if you're shooting a bright scene outdoors and you need to move through a doorway to indoors, you can make a fluid adjustment of the aperture and open it up without seeing those steps in between type thing. So it's a handy tool, and these lenses really adapt great for high-def video, and it doesn't take away at all from how well they perform declicked. You can still use them for stills just as well. So I'll show you how to declick and re-click if you want. It's pretty straightforward. They're all, again, pretty much identical. The approach is the same. So you basically just pop this thing off, and if you look on the bottom here, there is the little cylinder, and first I'm going to show you how to put it back on without taking any of this stuff off, because what happens a lot of times by accident, people have this thing pop out partially and they don't know how to put it back in. So the way to find how this reconnects to there is just find where the bearing is and where this track is, and then just sort of put it on like that. Now this is the area where people run into trouble, is you'll see there is a little, the foot is stuck inwards. So to bring the foot outwards, you just press down on the A button, and it'll go back in, and you're good. So what happens is if you open it fully up, a lot of times it just sort of pops out like it did there. To put it back in, just push the A button, push it down, and turn it, and you can even press the A and lock it in so you won't have it accidentally fall out. So that's a problem that a lot of people deal with. So anyways, to declick it, all you have to do is just remove the little bearing, and you can put it back together. Now what you may want to do even further, so that you don't have this thing popping in and out, because you can actually even remove this this piece. Is pretty straightforward, just pop it out. So, but then you'll have a hole in the A button, and some people, it won't look as nice from the outside. So most people will probably leave that portion in. So again, you find where the hole, where the bearing was, line it up with the track, and that'll show you where everything goes together, and then pop it on. And now when you turn it, it's quiet. So that's how you click and you declick and to put the thing back in, you just pop it's pretty self-evident, you pop it back in. So I personally prefer to declick all my converted lens, but it's a personal preference for anybody.